got another lock clamped up in the vise for you today. This is another one of the locks that Randy Perkins sent me. Randy, you sent me some really cool locks and some locks that I've never seen or picked before, and I really appreciate that. I've had a real fun time trying to get into them so far, and today we're going to see what I can do with this E squared lock. It's got a pretty wild looking keyway, but I still think I could fit a full thickness pick in there and probably get it open. So let's see. I need one of my small tension wrenches. Yeah, that fits. Let's tighten it up just a little bit. And let's go with the homemade pick. And once the camera goes back into focus. Alright, so I'm just going to start at the bottom and work my way from the front to the back. And it's all personal preference of whether you want to start in the front or the back of the lock. I like to start in the front and work my way back. A lot of people like to start in the back. It's just how you feel. As long as you pretty much take a logical approach to the pins, that kind of helps out a lot. So back to 1. We'll click off a 3, click off a 4. We'll click from 5, another click from 4. I'm seeing a lot of pin dropping here. I set a pin and another pin drops. Okay, so let's go ahead and loosen up on that tension and start again. Okay, we'll click out of 3. We'll click out of 2. And let's see. Continuing on. We'll click out of 4. And click out of 5, and that put us into a false set. Counter rotation on 2. Oops, slipped off the wording there. Okay, I've lost my false set. Okay, 2 is set now. Still don't have a false set. Okay, we'll click out of 3, click out of 4, and click out of 5. Puts me back in a false set again. Okay, maybe 2 didn't set. I want to actually switch hooks a little bit, give me a little bit better purchase on pin 2. Okay, I got my false set back. So back to my original pick. Okay, counter rotation on 2 again. Okay, I still have my false set, so it definitely set that time. Back to searching for my counter rotation. There it is on pin 3. And there we go, we're open off a 3. Not a bad little pick. I'm kind of happy with that. Now, one thing I've definitely noticed is these Euro locks tend to be rather fun picks for the most part. Okay, I'll get my clip remover out. And I don't have a key for this, so I got to be careful not to lock it back up. Okay, that loosened it up enough that I can get my screwdriver in there now. Alright, there we go. Put this back up. If I didn't keep this little bitty desk organized, fellas and gals, we'd have a horror show in every video I make. Alrighty. So you see all the pins are in. Let me get them tamped down there. Okay, so that shows us the bitting on how the key is. 1, 2, and 3, pretty low cut. 4, kind of an overset trap. 5 has to go up a little bit, and 6 has to go up just a little bit. So let's go ahead and dump these out. Okay. I've got a wafer. Wasn't expecting to see a wafer at all. And another wafer, and I think the second wafer popped out of chamber 2. And there's chamber 3. There's another wafer, and there's chamber 4. Another wafer in 5. And another wafer there. That's slightly disappointing. And there's also some side pins in this lock. Pretty interesting there. Yeah, okay, let me go ahead and take this one out. This one came out of 3. Here's one from 2. There's one from 4. And this one I didn't see, but I'm just going to stick her up here in 1. Alright. So, a lot of pins from the start there. While I clear my throat. Okay, so moving along. I've got a long standard driver in 1. A spool in 2. A spool in 3, 4, 5, and a standard in 6. Also just taking a quick look at this plug to see if there's any counter milling, and there's not. Man, if I can clear my throat today, that'd be nice. And I've got another wafer here. I probably came out of 2. I just now saw it sitting there. Alright. Slightly disappointed about the wafers, but oh well, sometimes that's what you get in a lock. Anywho, here's what we have. We've got all wafer or key pins with wafers down below. And if they were normal key pins, you can tell that they're all tapered, similar to pins I've seen in Unions and in Lockwoods. So on a non-master wafered lock, that would be pretty interesting. Up top in 1 and in 6, we've got standard pins. 2, 3, 4, and 5 are these really well made dumbbell spools. They're pretty cool spools, actually. I kind of like them. And then I had these key control pins in the core as well, 4 of them. So on one side of the keyway it was in 1 and 3, and the other side it was in 2 and 4. Don't know if that's exactly how they're supposed to go back, but I didn't have a key for this, so there we go. Randy, thank you for this lock. I really appreciate it. It was a fun pick. And yeah, I'm having a good time with everything you sent, man. Everyone else, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. And please, like and subscribe.